Hey people, I'm live. Hey, welcome. Saturday evening in the East End. It is June the 10th. Just past 6:30. I know I was a couple minutes late getting the stream started. Had a last minute little glitch to take care of course. Pretty warm, I think around 25 degrees Celsius. And good evening to Advisorit. How you doing? And Sanjib is here. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Hey, Picard is here. Engage. Hello, lovable chaos. How you doing? Let me just stop here and see who I have in the chat tonight. I see Ant-Man, I see Jenna A. Hey, Nancy Mattis, how are you? Of course, Vivian Johnson is here. Oregon E-Biker Mark. Colleen, Andy Wood. Wesley Torres, good to see you. Gertish. Marge is here, good to see you. Toronto's Doo-Wop Music Guy, John O'Meara. Sebastian, hello, hello. Brett Mallon, Dave in Bangor, Maine, what's up? Hey, John Nicholson, what's up? John Burke. The rest, I don't know if I missed anyone there. So I'm on Coxwell Avenue right here, just a bit north of Gerrard. Hey, Mike Landry's in the house with a 220 super sticker right off the bat. Thank you very much, Mike Landry, for your support and for checking out the stream. Hope you enjoy it. Augustus Times Reborn, hello to you. And Rob, hello, and T-Dot, I like to walk. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne. So I was thinking I would make my way from here up to Danforth Avenue. Hello, Bousette. Yeah, this area is in a bit of flux here. Some work going on. Water main and TTC track replacement at Gerrard and Coxwell intersection. Completion July 29th. So still a little ways to go. And yeah, I kind of speed walked here in the heat. 25 Celsius is actually pretty hot when you're, you know, walking along at breakneck speed. Hey, Peter Bradfield. The day Ken stood still. Plateau, Verada, Nikto. Plateau, Verada, continue. Hey, Epic Nation HG, what is up? So my destination for this stream would be get back downtown, back towards my air-conditioned apartment. Hey, Foil Hat, hello. Hey, Gabrielle, yeah, you could say that. There's construction literally everywhere you look. So it's funny, back there, Gerrard Street meets up with Coxwell, and then way up here, Gerrard Street continues eastward from this point. Quite the big jog between the two sections of Gerrard. Alright, so we've got a bit of a stroll up to the Danforth. I recorded a video before I started this live stream. I was kind of in a hurry to try and get that one wrapped up before 6:30, and I did it, but then, as I mentioned earlier, when I was just setting up the stream here, I had a technical glitch that set me back a couple of minutes. It always happens. Hey, Bill Chow, hello. 13 in Vancouver and raining. Yeah, it's 25 and sunny here right now. Very summer-like day, and the air quality is good. As you can see, the sky is blue. Hey, Mike Crichton, hello, hello. Joe Smith, good evening. Well, I'm sure the fires are still raging, but the smoke is just not coming our way. Zach Thong, what's up? All right, we're heading north on Coxwell Avenue. The Coxwell Avenue Playground. Andy, I did see something about that, yeah. Nice and shady under here. Once I get up to the Danforth, I'm definitely going to try and walk on the shadier side of the street. If there is one, hopefully there will be one. Nancy Mattis, $2. Thank you very much, Nancy. And will I be on for 2 hours? I'm thinking, yeah, probably 2 hours, maybe more. I think 2 hours minimum. Thank you very much for your support, Nancy. Hey, Will Chan. This is a bit of an uphill walk here along this part of Coxwell. How often do I pop up in Johnny's chat? Every once in a while. I think some rain is in the forecast coming up. This evening, I think even might be possible. On the overnight hours. Yeah, I don't really have any allergies, Nancy. Not that I know of, anyway. Pollen doesn't bother me for the most part. When I was a kid, I guess I played in way too much dirt and mud and other gross things that most parents would probably yank their kid away from. I was up to my eyeballs in it when I was a kid, just having fun. Building up that immune system. Hey, Anna V, hello. Frosty Fire 22 just saw me. Really? Were you just driving by? Yeah, I hate the flat root beer. Ugh, that's the worst. Hey, Pittsburgh RPG. What's up? What's up? Hey, it's Chuck Diamond's in the house. How you doing? Chuck recently was in Toronto visiting and he seemed to have a good time. I think I see Danforth Avenue up ahead. So we know it takes 15 minutes to walk from Coxwell and Gerrard up to Coxwell and Danforth. Hey Lena, hello, hello. Hey Marge, $3.99 for a mug or a jug of root beer. Thank you so much, Marge, for your super chat. I appreciate it. And yes, I'll need a large mug of something cold for sure after this is over. I don't usually bring water or anything with me when I do my live streams. I just sort of press on and do it all in one go, and then afterwards I refresh myself. Just part of my resistance to carrying things around. I've mentioned it before, I'm not a fan of carrying things around with me when I'm doing a stream. So no backpack. The only thing I'm carrying is this gimbal with the phone on it. I still haven't had a root beer float. No, I know, I'm kind of slacking. I have to get that done. Hey, Harjot, hello. So here is the Danforth. So I think the other side of the street is the shadier side, so I'm going to head over there. All right. Much better. Well, I do have a plastic bag with me. It's just folded up in my back pocket. I still haven't had one, no, Pittsburgh RPG. Yeah, that Subway, I could smell it big time. Actually smelled pretty good. Alright, so we're walking towards downtown now on Danforth Avenue. So that's heading west. So along the way we'll pass through Greektown. That's still a fair ways up ahead though. Was there buffering? Okay, I didn't get a notification.
Hi.
The internet does not like the Danforth. And I'll just talk over this music here, coming from this coffee shop. I'm not sure what the heck. I think it's Greek. We're not even in Greektown yet. Jump for Joy Play Center. I don't remember this. Hey, Hunter Stewart Hobbies, hello. This is a Ethiopian and Eritrean vegan restaurant here. There are a bunch of Ethiopian restaurants actually along the Danforth. This more easterly part of the Danforth. You could almost call it a bit of a little Ethiopia. Hey, hello to Janet. So I bet you when we get to Greektown it'll be pretty busy. I bet you a lot of the patios will be full of people. Ah, a nice breeze. Face-to-face games.
I got drugs.
No, I do not have any drugs. This part of the Danforth is also known for its many sort of neighborhood dive bars, I guess, is the only real word that comes to mind, but there are quite a few of them along here. Another Ethiopian. Hey, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Love is the drug for me. Sidewalk Cafe. Rudy, I think this is one of Johnny Stride's favorite places to get a burger. Authentic South Asian delights. More vegan food here. Hey, Chico in the van, what is up? Hey, Carl Roth. Learning how to ride her bike. I remember when I still had training wheels, and then what a momentous occasion it was when one of the training wheels was removed, so I only had one training wheel. And then the big day finally came when the second training wheel was removed, and I was a big boy who could ride my bike without any training wheels at all. I have a very clear memory of that day. Hey, evening, Lisa. Another Ethiopian restaurant. This is like about the third or fourth one we've passed so far. East Enders. Getting a little taste of old London here. And the old Allenby Theatre. It's not a theater anymore, unfortunately. You can see what's there now. Quite a step down from its glory days. Another Ethiopian restaurant here. How many is that now? Jeez. Here's one of those bars I was referring to earlier. I love when the light just turns green just as I get to the intersection. Good job, light. Keep it up. And right by Borrell? Cannabis. Let's not just beat around the bush. We'll just say it like it is. Hello, LAB. Ah, okay, thanks, Lisa. I'm not really familiar with a lot of the restaurants around here. Oh, it looks like this was an Ethiopian restaurant that is no longer. I think it is, you know. I think some people actually seek out those type of bars. It's fun for them to go to bars like that. You just have to be a bit careful, I think, sometimes, because some of them can be definitely a little bit dicey, depending on when you go. They tend to have their regulars, and if you walk in all wide-eyed like, ooh, look at this cool dive bar, they might not take too kindly to some hipster doofus walking in trying to soak up the divey atmosphere. Hello, Chi, how you doing? Look at this one. Although it's not open, why not? But it actually just comes right out and admits it here.
When he was doing the video, it was already. One of these days, you'll actually want to go to a nice restaurant.
Hey, Jacqueline S, hello. Yeah, this is a huge mosque across the street. Hey, Tom Bikes, hello. Thumbs up. Well, let's see if we can get that up to 100. Hit that like button if you like the walk. And hit the subscribe button right after you hit the like button. Yeah, do it, Lisa. Hey, Andrew S. Hello, hello. Shuttle bus. Uh-oh, is there like a subway closure going on? I haven't been paying attention today to the TTC alerts or anything, so news to me if there's a closure going on. Yeah, it's quite nice. Carl? The only cafe. And right next door, another only cafe. I take it they're connected on the inside. It's like a competition. Look, it's the only cafe. And then right next door, no, we're the only cafe. Screw you guys. No way, we're the only. No way, man, we are. Look, our sign is bigger. We're the real only cafe. You and your puny sign.
I don't think.
Hey, JK. Uh-oh, what's this over here? Is some guy gonna whip out an acoustic guitar and play Wonderwall? Please spare us, please. It's been done to death. What is this all about? Secret planet. And this smells good here. Yummy smell coming from there. There's a guy right in the window flipping pizza dough. Just like from a movie. And the famous Square Boy hamburger, charcoal broiled hamburger place. Another Ethiopian restaurant. This one's a bit separated from the rest of them. And hey, look, welcome to Greektown. Step in the bike path for a second. Get a nice view towards downtown from here. Just making sure no bikes are coming. That guy just said to me when he passed by me, the subways are down. So thanks, guy, for letting me know, because I was wondering. Valerie Rogers, I'm responding to your comment in real time. Does Toronto have a beach? Yeah, it has many beaches. Yep, Lake Ontario. Shoreline runs for a good 30 kilometers. And there are many beaches all along there. Hey, Ali BHG, hello. Hey, Nancy Mattis, $5. Do us the Get Up by Blanco Brown. I don't know that one. I just know James Brown going, get up, get on up. I know that. I don't know Bronco Brown. And where did the song originally come from? I have no clue. But the $5 super is very much appreciated though, Nancy. I could do the James Brown. That's the only thing I can do. Well, hello to Robert Averino, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. How you doing? Hope you're enjoying the walk. We are in Greektown, all right. Bruce Lee, yes indeed. Get up, get on up, get up, get on up, stay on the scene like a sex machine. I wonder why the subways are down. Hey, John G. Sirwick, hello, hello. Some blues coming from Gabby's. So when I think of Gabby's, I think of the blues. It's like, why in the heck am I eating at Gabby's? What has happened to my life? that brought me to this point. Cue the music. Hey Dave, well that's awesome. Well, thank you very much to you and Robert. Well, I guess we're approaching the Ontario Line construction zone here for the Pape station that will go here on the corner. I was like, what's with all this fencing here? But then I realized where I was. So there'll be a major new subway station here at the corner of Pape and Danforth. New subway line will run north-south straight through this intersection. Hey, Sam Ronald, hello. Yeah, Megan is in Guelph right now. Shame. Why is it a shame that a proposal for a tall tower is right on top of a future subway station? Why is that a shame? That makes sense. You build density on top of transit lines. That's urban planning 101. Crossing Pape Avenue. This is sort of like the main intersection of Greektown. Lots of shuttle bus action all around here, a bit chaotic. I remember a long time ago this corner was a Lick's Hamburgers location. I think I went there once with a friend and that was it, the only time I ever went. That was a very popular chain of restaurants in Toronto. People love their food. Nancy Mattis, another request for a singer I don't know. I know the name Teddy Pendergrass, but I do not know what songs he did or what he sounds like or anything. Sorry to say. I guess you could say my tastes are more curated to like pop and rock from the 60s and 70s and 80s. So if it's not pop and rock, I probably won't be overly familiar with it unless it was a huge hit. Like a huge, like if it was an R&B song or something. It was like if it was a huge hit that you heard everywhere, then I probably know it, but that's pretty much it. I do have some musical limitations, unfortunately. But thank you once again, though, for the super chat. I just know Teddy Pendergrass by name. That's about it. And I know Motown, so if there's 60s Motown, I might know some of that. I was a fan of Motown. Hey, Novalcos. Do I like Cypress Hill? I only know one Cypress Hill song. I think it was their only hit song, right? That's the one I know.
You're in like this song.
I sort of know that song, Copperhead Road, yeah. Copperhead Road, dun 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 dun, dun 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 dun. That's all I know. Hey, Dave Averino, 550 super sticker. Thank you very much for your support, Dave. And hello to you and Robert once again.
You're doing a YouTube video? Or?
Yeah, live stream for YouTube, yeah.
Oh, good, okay.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of. There's one guy, a Canadian called Scott on Tape. Have you ever heard
I've
of him?
heard of him, yeah.
And then there's one in the States, Lamont at Large.
Okay, I haven't heard of him, but I do watch Scott on Tape.
Yeah, he's good. I like
yeah.
him.
Well, my channel is just walking around the city.
Okay.
So.
What are you called?
The Ken Continuum. The Ken Continuum.
Ken Continuum. I'll look you up.
Right on. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, Scott on Tape. He's a Torontonian, but he travels all over the place making videos. So you got some live music in there, with horns and the whole bit. Greektown is pretty hopping right now. That's a Mexican restaurant across the street where the music is playing inside. We got like a full band in there. Copyright risk? Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Saturday night in Greektown. Pretty busy. I bet you if I heard a Teddy Pendergrass song, I would recognize it, right? If it's just one of those songs that you would have heard playing on the radio a lot during a certain time. But to think of one offhand and know what it is by name, I can't do that. I guess I just wasn't a big enough Teddy Pendergrass fan. Hey Crikey, hello. And Quad Mods, good evening. Got What I Need. That sounds familiar. I probably do know that song. It's Alexander the Great Parquet. That water looks refreshing. Sam Ronald, we are indeed live. I am looking at this fountain at this very moment. I kind of want to stick my face in the water. Hey, Algernon Templeton, hello. Yeah, we're in full patio mode here in Toronto now. Is it live or is it Memorex? Is it VHS or is it beta? Let's cross to the other side. I've been walking on this side for a long time. The sun is not out right now, so I don't have to worry about this side of the street. Bike looked too big for that dude. The wheels were thicker than his head. Here are some Euros. Is it Euros or is it gyros? Depending on who you talk to, you'll get a different answer. Lisa says Euros. Bruce Lee says heroes. Tom Bike says gyros. It's like I said, you'll get a different answer. Ali says gyros. Guy with a G or with a J? Like gyros or gyros? It's like shuttle bus mania here. Oh, you say gyros. Well, if you're sitting out on the street on a patio, chances are someone's going to walk by with their phone or camera or something, doing some sort of video or taking a photo, whatever the case may be. Hey, Chris G, good evening. Wonder who's playing at the Danforth Music Hall tonight. Sammy Woo, yeah, I remember that video. He was like, Astoria? I gotta eat there. I live in Astoria. That's over there on that corner. Astoria. I bet you every Greek town, though, has a restaurant called Astoria. Maybe the neighborhood name isn't Astoria, but there's a restaurant with that name. Those are two bands I actually know. I actually liked Death from Above 1979 before they added the 1979 when they were just Death from Above. There was another band with the same name, so they had to stick on that 1979. So we're no longer in Greektown, but we're still obviously walking through a very busy restaurant area here. Oh, you saw them way back when, eh, Lisa? Just like that band Bush. In Canada, they had to call themselves Bush X because there was already another band called Bush that no one ever heard of in Canada. And then the big famous band Bush had to stick an X after their name so as not to take away the name of the unknown band with the same name. If I was that other band called Bush, if I was in that band, I would have just said, hey, we'll sell you our name. You guys are a big, rich, famous rock band now. We'll sell you the Bush name for like $1 million or something. And it's all yours. No one knows who the hell we are, so no one will care if we change the name of our band. But did they do that? No, they did not. Bushy. That would have been better than Bush X, right? Hello, we are Bushy. Hey, Correz, it is normal now. Yeah, the air is perfectly fine. I think we're in the low category. The guy in the skateboard was giving this car hell because they're blocking the bike lane. He was parking basically, but he kind of had to angle into the bike lane for a second while he was trying to straighten out his car. And then the guy on the skateboard called him every name in the book as he skated past. I mean, sure, he was in the bike lane, but he was literally just in the midst of parking. Like, give the guy a break for like 2 seconds, maybe? Seems a bit extreme to me to fly off the handle like that. dog.
Tonight,
Oh, we don't want to watch him go pee. All right, here's the Danforth Music Hall. And there's a big crowd in front. Let's see who's coming up though, before we see who's playing tonight. Tomorrow night, John Early. Then after that, Snot. That's right, Snot. And then after that, Palace, Tegan and Sarah, and Ruel. Or is it Ruel? We'll see who's playing tonight. If I can get a look at the marquee here. That's who's playing tonight. Did I ever have a dog? Yeah, I did when I was a kid. I had a French poodle named Pierre. Unfortunately, he met a unpleasant demise. He was run over by a car. And that was the end of Pierre. I think I was about like five or 6 years old, I guess, when that happened.
You gotta be on that side of the train. Oh, I know.
I never did.
No, I know. No, I know. No, that's what I said. I know you guys are good.
Yep. Yeah, I was with them too when it happened. I was walking to the corner store. Because back in those days, when you were 5 or 6, you could just walk to your neighborhood corner store and no one thought it was weird when you were a kid. So I was walking to the corner store to buy some candy or whatever, and Pierre followed me. So he wasn't on a leash or anything. And he ran out into the street, and a yellow Mustang, I remember it very clearly, a yellow Mustang with black racing stripes ran him over. It was speeding down the street like a maniac. How was my life before moving to Toronto? It was good. I just grew up mostly in North Bay, a few hours north of Toronto, small city. I moved around before that when I was really young to a couple different places, but by the time I was 5, we kind of settled in North Bay. So that's where I lived right through to my adulthood. I moved to Toronto in 2010. Yeah, it was, of course, a terrible thing back then when it happened. I'll never forget that yellow Mustang. So we're at Danforth and Broadview. So that's Broadview subway station over there. That's why those crowds of people are pouring over there, getting off the shuttle buses. So this is a pretty major subway closure. Was this a planned closure for maintenance or something, or did something unexpected happen? Yeah, back then a kid could go and buy cigarettes for their parents. All you had to do was tell the store clerk I'm buying a pack of Export A for my mom. And that was it. Okay, here you go, 7-year-old boy. Here's your pack of Export A. Hope your mom enjoys them. Sometimes she'd write a note or something, right? So that made it more convincing, obviously. This note would have an adult's handwriting, obviously. I'm sending my son to buy me a pack of Export A, blah, 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 blah. There's usually never a problem. Except I think my mom actually smoked Players Light. That's right, Players Light. I still remember that. That's the status of me and Megan. Well, we're still going out, same as always. She's living in Guelph still. Everything is A-okay there. I'll be seeing her later on. She'll be coming to Toronto later in the month, and then I'll be going to Guelph after that, right near the end of the month. Yeah, I didn't mind answering that question. If something I find is too personal, I just won't answer it. I'll just kind of pretend I didn't see it. But that one was just like, okay, no biggie. So we're going to walk over the Bloor Viaduct. So we'll say goodbye to the Danforth. Me neither, Allie. I've always hated the smell of cigarette smoke way too much to ever consider even trying it, ever.
I want to be on YouTube. I'll find her details in your house, please.
Check out the Ken Continuum, then you can watch this. Ken Continuum, yeah.
I'll look it up when I get home.
Cool.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. Andy Wood, yeah, it's a very, very nice warm evening. It was downright hot earlier, 25 degrees and sunny. Now the sun is sort of hidden behind some clouds, which I am okay with. Downtown. Robert Saberwall is here. Hello. I can hear a subway passing underneath the viaduct here. Hello, Cynthia Santos. Layla Kawai. These are metal. It's like metal. Oh, and the ropes out there. Yeah, I guess that's just part of the... That's metal also, actually. It's all metal. This is a barrier to stop people from jumping off the bridge. Because a lot of people used to jump off this bridge to the point where I think only the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco had more people jumping than this one did. So they installed this barrier to stop that. Hey, Shavabalan, you caught that view. Nice. Over the bridge. Over the bridge we go. Over the bridge we go. This thing doesn't work at all. Why is it even here? This is like a relic from another era. Technology museum. That thing barely qualifies as technology. Hey, Matt Bross, good to hear. When you walk over this thing, it really hits home how long this bridge is. Tall buildings way far away. That's Strides Land way over there. Burgers and pork chops. pork chops and applesauce. Due West Fest, that's a street festival on Dundas Street. I think that was happening today. I went last year, did a video, and then I watched the Sloan show. They did a free show. But this year I thought about going again, but I was like, nah. Those street festivals, they just get a bit samey after a while. And this is just the first of many. So I might catch one or two of them as the summer goes on, but I'm not going to go to all of them. That's right, Gabby. Chris Smith says, turn around. Are you stalking me, Chris Smith? I see no one. You just wanted to look at the bridge from the other side? Okay, there it is. That would be a cool walk, right, John O'Meara? I wonder if there's any internet signal out there in the middle of the span. Could you live stream it?
No. C'est moi qui aurais pu.
Hey, we're downtown. Just coming into downtown. Hey, awesome, Harjot. I will take a look at that later. Going to go into downtown, Dave, and I'm going to choose a street to walk south down. We're only at 1 hour 19 minutes, so I have time to go a bit further west before I start going south. Maybe I'll go south down Bay. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll take us on a walk through the Mink Mile. Yeah, Parliament is a bit too close. Hey, Sapand, hello. And Mike Kirk, good evening. No, the last few days the air quality has been pretty much back to normal. No, I did not bring my umbrella. I don't really mind if it starts to rain, to be honest. I think it would feel good. As long as it doesn't pour, I'll just continue on. Hey, me too, Gertish. And yeah, I think there will be. I think it's coming up soon. I'm not sure what day exactly. Andrew S., have a good night. Thanks for checking out the stream. Am I going to be at the Naked Bike Ride? Well, I'm not going to be participating, but I don't know, like there's no point in doing a video or anything because YouTube will probably demonetize the video, right? So Nancy Mattis, $2. Black Magic Woman by Santana. I do know that one, Nancy. Not the whole song, but I just know the main refrain. So thank you once again for the super, Nancy. And let me see if I can. She was a black magic woman. Black magic woman. She was a black magic woman. Blah, 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 blah. See, I don't know the whole words. I don't know all the words to it. Ah, Peter Green from Fleetwood Mac, yes. Back in the early days of Fleetwood Mac, once upon a time. Stevie Nicks was not even in Fleetwood Mac at one time. Neither was Lindsey Buckingham. Is it still Fleetwood Mac if they weren't in the band? Mayan, hello, how you doing? No worries. Will Chan, I don't think I've ever heard it. Hey, Jeanette has come out of lurking. Hey, hey, welcome, Jeanette. Oh, I missed the Naked Bike Ride. Oh, darn it all. If only I had a time machine. Well, today was a nice hot sunny day. I'm sure lots of rear ends got nice and sunburned.
for YouTube?
Yep. Yeah, that's the only reason I would ever want a time machine, to go back earlier in the day today and see the World Naked Bike Ride. I can't think of any other reason why I would need a time machine. If you apply sunscreen to your derriere, is it called sunscreen or is it called moon screen? That is the question. That's so stupid. I thought so too, so I had to share it. We're asking the real questions here tonight, people. That's what this stream is all about. The real questions.
Yeah, and then I imagine
I see Sherborne Station. Happy 51st anniversary to Dave Averino's parents. Wow, congrats. Mazel tov. 51 years. From this angle, that dog literally just looks like a ball with little feet. It's just a ball, a fur ball. I almost want to speed up a bit to catch up to them, to get a better look at the little trotting ball of fur. Are they going to dribble that one, I wonder? A tribble, right? Let's dribble the tribble. Let's hope no Klingons are in the vicinity. Crossing Sherborne. Hey, Ida, hello, welcome. And we are on Bloor Street East, heading west. At the north end of downtown. Past an hour and a half into the stream. So I hope anyone who's new to the stream is enjoying. If you are new, by all means, come out and say hi. You don't have to if you don't want to. But maybe try hitting that like button and that subscribe button. There's a specialty snack shop, really? Hey, Vlad Dracul. Any relation to Vlad the Impaler? Welcome to my world. Ah, ah, ah. It's the evil empire.
I think if we're
It's one guy who covered his face. Ah, ah, ah. Will there be two guys who cover their face? We will see. Ah, ah. Bunch of copycats. At least they're not holding phones on a stick. It's looking down Ted Rogers Way, but it becomes Jarvis once you continue south a bit. Lots of dogs. This almost has the look of another evil empire, but not quite. The Rogers building just has this beat in terms of evilness. This one's a bit too nice looking. It was a Volvo bus. I thought that's a pretty fancy looking bus. No wonder it's Swedish. The basketball dog, yeah. It kind of looked like that. It was another round ball dog. The sun is hiding behind a cloud right now, Vlad. Now, if you were here earlier, you would have been dust. Nothing but dust, I say. Hey, Yahya, what is up? Whew, I am sweaty. Yeah, it feels quite muggy for sure. I got that clothes sticking to my body kind of thing going on right now. It's lovely. If Frankenstein shows up, then geez, I might have to bust out the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. Hey, welcome back, Hungry Hungry Hippo. That's true, Novokos. I have no one to blame but myself. But my legs aren't the part of me that feels all sweaty, it's my upper body. There's the W Hotel. Pretty interesting looking facade here. I haven't had my dinner yet. I've had so far today was a big bowl of Vector cereal. Why do I immediately think of a librarian? I don't know. Is that just a stereotype? It's art. What does it do? I do not know. But it is art. Getting close to the reference library. I've always liked the look of a woman wearing glasses who works in the library. I don't know. It's just a thing. Hey, Vivian Johnson. Wow, thank you so much for the generous $27.99 super chat. Get a nice dinner and a cold drink. Yes, I think I will take you up on that after this is over. Thank you so much, Vivian. I appreciate it. And we are at Young and Bloor. We all have our type. Yeah. For me, that goes way back to my boyhood. I don't know why. I did spend a lot of time in libraries when I was a boy. Well, Yonge Street looked fairly active, but I just walked down Yonge in my last live stream, so maybe I'll take a different street this time. There's a yucky smell in the air right here. Not what not what one would expect in the mink mile. Smells like dead, rotting minks. The sky looks really blue in the phone, more so than in real life. have a good night, Gabby. Okay, the smell is gone now. It was just back there for some strange reason. A lovely evening here on Bloor Street. Is he playing with a backing track? Yeah, he is. So I'm going to scoot past this, because sometimes these backing tracks are enough to get you a copyright claim, even if the main part of the song that he's playing might not be an issue. Johnny Strides 220, shave my head. You know what, Mr. Strides? I've been actually thinking of doing that very thing, you know. So next time you see me, I might be a little bit less hairy on top. Thank you very much, Mr. Strides, for the suggestion and for the super chat. Bay Street. Hey, dopey tripod. Yeah, that's right. Hit that like button. What's not to like? And I think there's a button right beside the like button that has an S on it. Hit that one too. How's my battery doing? Let me check. 19%. So I'm going to be getting a notification very soon. So I think I will plug in my power bank right now. Well, when I shave my head, I don't shave it right down to the skin, you know. I just give myself a close buzz cut. And I do that regularly. I did it just a few months ago, but it's grown back in quite a bit already. My hair grows fast. So I'm thinking of just trimming it back down again. All right, I'm going to plug in the power bank. My gimbal to fall over while I do this. All right. There we go. I am plugged in. Hey, Dave Averino, have a good night, and also Rob as well. Thank you for watching tonight, and enjoy your dinner. Does Megan like when I have a buzz cut? Actually, she does like it when it's freshly buzzed. She's a pretty big fan of that. Yeah, I'm plugged into my power bank now. Have a good time, Mr. Strides. Socializing like a normal human being. I knew you had it in you. I like shredded wheat too. I've been on Vector for a while though. I just like how it's so packed. Whoops. I was pulling on the cable. There we go. You gotta watch out. This cable is a bit short. Yeah, that Vector stuff, there's lots of vitamins and all sorts of stuff packed in there. We're heading down Bay Street, heading south. Sam Rolney, going to watch Barbie in the theater? I am too, because Megan is going to drag me there. That's okay. I'll make her come and watch some stupid movie that she would normally have no interest in, so I'll get even. I just have to think of a really dumb one. Indiana Jones, there you go. That might be a good example of a movie I could drag her to. I don't think she's particularly interested in the Indiana Jones franchise. And yeah, I heard the reviews aren't good for the new one too. All the more excruciating for her. Ha 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 ha. Wesley liked it? Well, I'm sure lots of people liked it. I never take reviews as like the final word by any means. I've liked plenty of movies that have bad reviews. John Wick 4, I still haven't seen that. I have watched all three though of the previous ones. Yeah, I like Wes Anderson movies too. I have a few in my collection. I think I have Rushmore and the Royal Tenenbaums. Yeah, I haven't watched Rushmore in like a long time, like at least 15 years. I should rewatch that. Hey Maroof, hello, welcome. Yes, happy Saturday. Tomorrow's supposed to be rainy because I'm thinking I'm just going to stay in and be lazy tomorrow. If it's rainy, all the better. I think that was the Life Aquatic, right? The one on the submarine. Johnny Strides is doing disco on Saturday night. He's got the fever. He's got the fever. He went to an 80s night last weekend. Tonight, disco night. He's got the platform shoes, the butterfly collar. He studied John Travolta's moves. He's ready. Hey, Nancy Mattis, have a good night. Thank you once again for all your support. Sorry I wasn't able to belt out some of those tunes you were requesting. I tried to make up with it with my impromptu James Brown imitation. Hey, we're 2 hours into the stream. I started on Coxwell Avenue right by Gerrard Street. That seems like a million miles away. Now we're heading south on Bay Street in downtown. Marks, they need to bring back the Electric Circus. Yeah, I doubt we'll see anything like that come back. Seems like some things from another era just cannot be repeated. Can't go home again. Whoa. My gimbal went wonky again. There we go. You missed the human serviette? He's still around. He's still doing his thing, Nardwar. Doot 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 doot. $192 likes. Hey, we're getting pretty close to 200. Let me do another plug. Hit that like. Get me up to 200 if you haven't already. If you like it, even if you don't like it, hit it anyway and pretend that you do like it. And hit that subscribe. Help me get to 15,000. I'm getting close to 15,000 subs. Chris Mills, yes, you did it. Doesn't seem that long ago, that's true. But it was. It was Novelcos. It was a long time ago. Why does this keep happening? I'm not even pulling on the cord. He's drunk, I think so. Yeah, Ed the Sock is still around too. I think he just got a new gig on a radio show. And he had a YouTube channel going for a while, where he was doing on the street interactions with people, just like he used to back in the Much Music days. I don't think that YouTube channel took off though. I think he was hoping it would blow up, but it kind of really didn't. Ed the Sock is a sort of obnoxious cigar chomping sock who is a TV personality on some cable TV stations and then on Much Music. He talks with a gruff voice and he's quite politically incorrect, or he used to be anyway. He's not anymore. Modern day Ed the Sock is a bit different than classic Ed the Sock. Yeah, he always had lots of scantily clad women on his show and stuff like that. He had his own show at one time called Ed's Night Party, where he had bikini clad girls like in a hot tub and Well, the whole bit. Hey, Megan. Hey, thanks for dropping by to say hello. Some people were asking about you earlier. Yes, Ed the Sock is a sock puppet, to sum it up. And we're on College Street. I'm gonna have to show Megan Ed the Sock later tonight. Hey, look what I'm passing, Megan. Friends, we came here. Novel Cost, yeah. They basically ripped off Ed the Sock when they created Triumph. Ed the Sock is pretty bitter about that to this day. Hi, yeah, we're live, yeah. Yeah.
All the time.
You do?
Yes, we see you all the time. We live here.
Wow, well, hey, you want to say hi?
Yeah. Hey.
Right on, well, hey, thanks. Thanks for watching. See ya. We're at Young and College. That's right, they watched the Ken Continuum. Unless they thought I was Johnny Strides, which is quite possible. Yeah, we need more interactions, right? On Carlton Street now. think we're getting close to the end, Hunter Stewart. It just changes names. It's like, sorry, not college anymore, now I'm Carlton. From this point on, if you're not a fan of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, do not proceed. Stay west of Yonge.
If anyone has any...
Love the pictures later.
How tall is Megan? Megan is, well, she says she's 5'7", but I think she's closer to 5'8". Because I'm 5'7", and she's a little bit taller than me. Sometimes we look like we're the same height, so it all depends. But I think she's maybe a smidge taller than me. So she's probably somewhere between 5'7" and 5'8", and I'm about 5'7". Hey Jeanette, have a great night. Thank you for dropping by the stream. Thanks for all your support over the last couple of years. Johnny is 5'11", according to him. But I think we weigh the same, Johnny and me. We're around the same weight. He's just a lankier fellow than I am. You thought it was 5'4"? No, Wing Zero. Maybe when I was about 14 years old, maybe I was 5'4". So I'm at Carlton and Church here in front of the Loblaws at Maple Leaf Gardens. And I think I am going to wrap up the stream right here and head inside this grocery store and see if I can get myself something for dinner and something refreshing to take home. So thank you all for the super chats and super stickers that are helping to make this possible. Those who donated, I very much appreciate it. Thanks for all the awesome convos tonight. You're all great. Thanks to the mods for doing the awesome job that you all do. And of course, I'll be streaming again in a few days. Keep an eye out for that. And premiering a video tomorrow evening on my channel, a pre-recorded video. I hope you all can check that out as well. And if you haven't subscribed, by all means, do that too before I sign off. That way you'll definitely catch my next stream. So until next time, people, I will continue. I'll see you soon. Have a good rest of the weekend. I am very sweaty. So I'm going to go enjoy some air conditioning inside this store. And then I'm going to go home and shower. And then I will eat and drink and relax. All right, later everyone.